Hi, everyone. Just wanted to touch base with you guys as we go into Unit 2. You guys have done an amazing job on Unit 1 with your discussion board, and I will be grading your assignments tomorrow on Labor Day. That's my job, so I will be working tomorrow grading your assignments. But if you have the day off, I hope you have beautiful weather and you're doing something fun. So for Unit 2, we have 2 discussion boards to handle. The first one is you're going to look at the issue of performance issues, and I'm kind of being redundant there, but things that can be addressed by training or other means to get the performance that you need. And in one of the videos they talked about, it was a slideshow, talked about can't do, don't do, won't do. I've always heard it as can't do, won't do. Can't do is training, won't do is coaching or discipline. So those are the main things that we want to look at. We tend to go to training as the stopgap for everything, but sometimes it's an attitude issue. And when we look at something, it's 3 components. It's attitude, skills, and knowledge. It takes all 3 together to have people perform at the level that we expect or exceed their performance. They need the attitude, the skills, and the knowledge. Second discussion question. Talk about a training event at work or community organization where adult learning principles utilized. If yes, then go on. If they weren't used, then how might the training have been improved? So I'm going to give you an example. About a year ago, I went to a training, and it was for all of, and I'll tell you who it was. It was for all of the people who were under the Ochsner Health System Network. And Ochsner's gotten pretty big, and we were a partner. We were not owned by Ochsner. We were a partner at Slidell Memorial with Ochsner. And we were all toted in to the New Orleans Convention Center, which is a pretty big place. And then we were assigned into breakout groups. And in the breakout group, they were telling us how to do performance evaluations. 2 problems there. The first problem was Slidell Memorial was not using the same performance evaluation system. So we were kind of like, okay, thank you for the information, but we can't apply it because we're not using the same system. The second problem was we were treated like children. I've done a lot of training in my days, done a lot of team building, and they did not take into account that they were dealing with seasoned directors, people who have been in leadership positions for quite a while, and we were talked to like we were children. So people were not happy with that, and I know they did the best they could, and I felt sorry for the girl leading the training, but it was not what the group needed to perform or do what we needed to do for performance evaluations. So you need to look at your audience and make sure you're doing the right training for the right reason and using adult learning principles. Finally, the case study. You have a couple of questions to answer when you do the Summit Credit Union case study from the textbook. So you're going to give me 2 or 3 pages, including an introduction and a reference page. So if you look at any other material from the videos, the slideshows this week, or you find an article, make sure you include that and answer the questions in 2 to 3 pages. And this is the grading rubric. I'm sure you guys are familiar with these now, and it's very specific to this assignment. And this is what I will be using to return your score to you. So finally, some reminders. Your discussion initial responses are due by Wednesday. You guys are in the group with this, so you're good. It's also my 60th birthday on Wednesday. Yes, I am the 60-year-old with the purple highlights in her hair. Respond to your peers by Sunday, and your assignment is due by Sunday. And then finally, the big secret in life is there is no big secret. Whatever your goal, you can get there if you're willing to work. You have to be willing to work. And this is an Oprah Winfrey quote, and I think it's an awesome quote. When people are willing, they can accomplish great things. And you guys are accomplishing great things. Keep your eye on the goal. These are just steps along the journey. And I know when people get into their 3rd, 4th, 5th class, they get a little discouraged. Don't be discouraged. You guys have great momentum, and I'm looking forward to working with you through the rest of the term. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. I will be available to answer them, but you guys are rocking and rolling along, and I appreciate it. Again, have a great day off tomorrow if you're off, and let's be thinking about and praying for the people, believe in the power of prayer, for the people who are being affected by this hurricane. As someone who was not terribly affected by Hurricane Katrina, terribly, but not bad. I didn't lose my house or anything. I know what it's like, and I know the fear, and I know what it's like to evacuate, and I know what it's like to be gone for 10 days and not knowing what's happening at home. So please keep these people in mind. It seems distant when it's not you. So keep them in mind, and you guys stay strong, and I will be talking to you within the week or by next Sunday. So take care. Bye-bye.